Okay, happy hump day. It's a Wednesday in Japan and we have a lot of stuff to talk about. Let's go first with what this title and thumbnail is indicating. The winner of the user voted, this is your votes, for the best ultra budget IEM in 2023. 323 qualified votes, which means they were clear in what they said and it appears that they own the item, is the Tangzu Wanar with 90 votes. A dominant victory for the Tangzu Wanar, which I will remind everybody I didn't even do a video for. I don't know how that happened, but I don't think I did anyway. So congrats to them. This, I know you're going to say this was a 2022 set. They released an SG that I think came out just after the 2023, so I'll go ahead and go with it. And this is not like winning by 2 votes. This is a dominant victory. Number 2 would be the Moondrop Chew 2 with 58 votes, with 1 vote more than my own collab, which is the KZ DQ6s, which has sold tens of thousands of sets. Thank you guys very much. I know how many have sold because it's a collaboration. Very well loved set. I'm glad you guys like it. Next is the Ola by Truthier, and that's got 39 votes. Next is the 7Hz Zero, which has 23 votes. Not a fan, really. I like the second one better. The SimGod EW100P with 11, and that rounds out the double-digit vote getting. You can take a look at the rest at your leisure. Congrats to Tangzu. I worked with Tangzu on a collaboration called The Heyday. And it wasn't just a look at this graph and what do you think about it. This was, we were sending stuff back and forth, and it came out exactly the way I wanted to. There were some polarity issues with some cabling on that, but it seems like they took care of the customers quickly, a little less than quickly, but it seems like everybody's been served. If you haven't, comment below, because it's a collab and Tangzu is a legit company, so congrats to Tangzu. Now let's talk about some other stuff. One is the giveaway, which is going to be a Tim sock that I mentioned before, but I'm going to do this in a little bit of a different way because there's been a lot of people that have been contacting me and saying, I really can't follow what you're doing. I don't know when you're announcing this stuff. I don't know which one. It seems like you're doing multiples for the same IEM. Those are all legit concerns. If it comes up more than once, it's because the original person that won didn't reply in 7 days or didn't actually qualify because they weren't subscribed or they said they were using a friend's account. All kinds of weird stuff. This widget will remove that because it's going to have an exact date when it's announced, and it's going to have your name, whatever name you use, as the winner. So it's not vague, and I don't even think I need to be involved with it. You can just follow the widget until it hits the date, which on this case will be January 1st, and I'll do a lot on the same dates so that I can go to the post office on the same day, because there's logistics. I got to pay for the shipping. I don't mind doing that, but going every day or once a week becomes a PITA. So this seems like it'll be a much clearer way to do it. This widget will be in the description of the video below, so let's go ahead and go with that. Next one is Heidi's, which is right here. I've been on Heidi's for about 3 months. Several times in videos I've mentioned it. I've been very aggressive in some times when I talk about it. I've been more calm in other times, but I keep banging the drum. I was on Hi-Fi Guides yesterday marking them like I've done probably 10 times on that platform. I brought it up on Facebook a lot. I just kept beating the drum because I wanted to know exactly what is the benefit for the whales clearly. That's all I want to know. I don't care if it's 1% or 10% or that's not my thing. What is the benefit for the whales? And they said yesterday, and I'll put it up, and congrats to Heidi's. This is, it could be cultural, I'm not really sure, but in the future for companies that are aligning themselves with charities, just be very clear with what the benefit to the charity is, and I think it's a fantastic idea. So you guys can use my words, my videos, anytime you want. I don't mind. There's nothing personal. This was just about the animals. Speaking of animals, the Grand Maestro, because I've got 2. One I paid for, one was given to me. The most recent one actually was sent to me. Was given in the community section, and I said that it was going to go to 2 charities that I've been doing for a very long time. One is for cats and dogs that are old and they're very difficult to get adopted because people don't want to adopt an older dog or an older cat for reasons that are, there's many reasons for that. One is that they're not going to live long, and they might have a child that has to go through losing a pet very quickly because the dog was adopted when he was 9 years old. But somebody has to take care of them. One of these charities specializes, and that's Charlie's. And then there's another charity, and she's a warrior who drives many hours and has other people drive many hours to go rescue animals that are essentially on death row, and rescues them. And she needs financial support. The Grand Maestro was given to a person that paid $700 donated to each one of those charities. So each one got $700. So for a $1,400 charity, they are getting the Grand Maestro sent to them. I didn't receive any monies for the Grand Maestro. They paid directly to the charities. This person, by the way, I want to say thank you to you out loud. I won't say your name, but when I said to my wife, and I said, do you remember the guy? And she remembered your name. You're like family. And then looking at your thing, it appears that you are very much into charities, giveaways, foundations. I respect you a lot. You've been a member of this family for many years. Thank you. I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic Christmas. I hope your family's doing well and healthy and prospering. I hope you the same. I hope you have a great and Merry Christmas, and I hope you enjoy the Grand Maestro. You made people happy and you helped their jobs, and you seem to do that probably regularly. Thank you for being part of this community. I appreciate it. So we've got the widget, we've got the Heidi's, we've got Grand Maestro, and now we're talking about the Symphonium Audio Helios SE. A set that I paid for myself. I bought from Elise Audio. Shout out to Elise Audio, fantastic seller right there. Based in the UK. If you're in Europe, he usually has a lot of great stuff and can get it to you probably quicker than some stuff that's in China. I'm sure he can get it to you quicker. Plus, you don't have to pay some of the import taxes and duties if he's got it in stock. I'm going to do the same thing with the Symphonium Audio that I did with the Grand Maestro, but I'm going to do this for, I think this is $1,500. So if you were to pay $700 for the Symphonium Audio, let's say $600 for a $1,500 set, and I don't want your money. I want you to donate it to a charity that I pick, which is the same as the Grand Maestro. And if you do that, then you can get this sent from me with tracking to you for basically 50%, 40% of retail in mint condition, because I take care of all my stuff with great care. Why do this? This is December and Christmas is coming, and these people need lots of help, and this is the Christmas holiday spirit. So I'd like to be doing this now. I'll do it throughout the year at some points, but this is really when I want to do it. And the guy that helped with the Grand Maestro just reminded me that I should kind of do this a little bit more. And at the same time, if you look at that widget and you think I don't want to do any of that, a backup for this video will be the Heidi's MP145. I have another one that's wrapped in plastic that will be given to somebody. You've got to comment below the video to qualify. The widget is a additional vote getter. You can get your name put in more, and that will announce it. And then I will go into the comment section, confirm that you commented, and then you get the set. So that's just, the widget is clarity, makes it so there's no vagueness, like, is this stuff really going out? What day is this actually going to go out? So for your benefit, the clarity is through the widget, but the comment below is still really the qualification. Those are two things. So this video is mostly about other stuff and not the Tang Zoowana, but congrats to Tang Zoo. I'll let you guys go, and I'll have probably a video for the Jupiter on Friday. And if you've already purchased it, thank you very much. It's a beast, and I'll explain why. And I'm totally biased, and I'm not sorry at all. And I'm out.